Turns out 2021 is just as bizarre and unprecedented as 2020, except it's all good things that keep happening. What are they? Everybody gets a job with a sustainable salary. Women's clothes have pockets, big pockets, huge pockets, the most tremendous pockets. Guy in his basement develops a cure for cancer and gives it away for free. Someone invents a cure for cancer, because, fuck cancer. It turns out cancer is your body trying to heal itself. Researchers figure out a way to get all cancers to instead act as a healing factor. Sir David Attenborough is declared immortal. I find a job that makes me happy and does pay me enough to be alive. And I will either learn to be happy alone or find someone to love. Learn to be happy alone and then find someone to love. Best of both. Mental illness is cured. Aliens, but they're the good kind, like Vulcans, but fun and sexy. They cure all our diseases, give us the secret of perpetual clean energy, and adopt us as their little sister planet. They think we are cute and fun to have around. That meteor that hits Earth is an alien spaceship, and they set up alien internet so we can learn all their science. Ireland will have 4 actual seasons as opposed to winter rain, spring rain, summer rain and autumn rain. A meteor likely impacts the Earth in the middle of the ocean, killing no one. But not just any meteor, this one has bacteria on it that mysteriously cures blindness, deafness, diabetes, and all forms of dementia. 3-state solution in the Middle East out of nowhere. This isn't an answer to Op's question, but reading through all the other answers here, I just have to say, it's really touching and wholesome for once. Many people are wishing for peace, advancements in healthcare, for people to prosper all over the world, to possibly meet alien life and learn from them, some funny shenanigans and fun, etc. Damn, guys. That's really wholesome. I'm so emotional all of a sudden. Anyway, that's all. Sugar is now good for you in large doses. Tyson goes inside. I still get to work from home. A rash of benevolent billionaires begin hacking into people's accounts, that is students' loans, mortgages, credit cards, and paying them off. It's illegal cause they are hacking into your accounts and accessing all your PII, but no one wants to prosecute them for it since it's benefiting them. Except the debt companies, they want that shit to stop. Me quitting drugs and feeling happy. Well, considering 2020 has had something crazy happen almost every month, this is what I propose. Jan, rather than crazy bushfires in Australia, they invent an effective eradication method for COVID-19, 99% effective, that basically reduces it to a cold. It's released to the world and enables all countries to stabilize. February Mar, unprecedented global free trade deals between most major powers, enabling nearly every country to financially recover and begin to prosper after 2020. APR May, the top 10% wealthiest people in the world decide to donate 10% of their funds back to society as a thank you to the world. This should effectively raise the socio-economic state of the bottom 50% of people, increasing overall spending and helping small businesses around the world recover. June-July, peace in the Middle East. The people of the Middle Eastern countries, fed up with their quality of life, finally get peace. Rebuilding of many destroyed cities and towns, a major upgrade to infrastructure in the areas. August-October, cure for some forms of cancer is finally achieved. Mass rollout across the world, breakthroughs in other cancer treatments. November Dec, contact with our first alien race, peaceful negotiations begin along with the trade of information and technology. A new age of enlightenment begins. Edit just wanted to thank everyone for the upvotes and awards. Also, it amuses me to no end that a post that ends with first contact with aliens and a new age of enlightenment has so much controversy over the redistribution of 10% of wealth. David Bowie returns from his home planet after hearing what a shitshow we've become. Ocean temperature drops and the Arctic freezes solid and thick. This will likely get buried, but I am a climate scientist, so I have to mention this wouldn't necessarily be a good thing either. It would equally fuck up local and regional climate connections. This would be the opposite of global warming but would still be climate change and can shift climate patterns. For example, an abrupt drop in northern hemisphere temperature can actually result in severe drought in places like the Caribbean because of changes in ocean atmosphere connections and sea surface temperature salinity. Source: myself, I guess because I did my PhD on developing and applying paleoclimate proxies for looking at drought and hurricanes in groundwater. My dog beats cancer. Turns out low-carb diet are actually bad for you. Krispy Kreme diet is real. Dogs only die when their owners do so that no one is sad. We discover something that actually make our body understand that we don't need all that fat and everyone can eat whatever they want. New technology are out, creating both the need for new employees and an easier life for everybody. Nuclear fusion technology is perfected, rendering electricity dirt cheap, and everybody gets an electric car. VR becomes affordable, alongside treadmills, and gamers actually get in shape whilst playing Elder Scroll VI. I could keep going for a while. Edit. Holy shit, guys. Thanks for the gold, silver, hugs and everything, kind strangers. You all crazy. Korean reunification. My wife is able to walk and remember things properly again and we can finally travel a bit. Kind of crap to be in this situation when you're only 30. Politicians actually start working to benefit the people. The vaquita porpoise, Earth's most endangered mammal, is saved from extinction when a large colony is found cryogenically frozen and awaiting revival in my local Kroger's frozen food aisle. There's a COVID-20 pandemic, but this one just makes everyone shit cash. My wife gets a kidney transplant and we might be able to get our late son a sibling. It's bizarre and will probably not happen, but it's a good thing. Edit. Since a lot of people have asked, we live in Sweden, so to all you Americans offering to donate your kidneys, you are amazing beings, but I don't think we can arrange anything since Corona is a bitch. But my wife and I want you to know we've read all of your comments and they're all heartwarming. I finally get friends. One thing is that the monarch butterfly population increased by double. And the ivory-billed woodpecker flock was found in a forgotten forest in Louisiana. All the stupid people of the world got smart overnight. All the angry people chilled out. All the world's problems were solved with simple solutions. Everyone is happy, healthy, COVID-19 was cured along with cancer, AIDS, diabetes and every other illness that's been holding back humankind. We also agreed to not worship money or stupid people ever again. Letter from the developer explaining that 2020 was caused due to a particularly aggressive glitch that occurred following a patch to the Gazelle's max running speed. As an apology to all players still in the game, all wealth is evenly redistributed with the current leaderboard receiving a star next to their names. Every player receives plus 20 free IQ points, plus 20 free physical points and plus 30 free skill points to spend as they choose. Cancer, climate change and several other high-level enemies deemed too difficult by the player base are severely nerfed until such time that the overall average level increases. Obesity, diabetes, mental health issues and addiction random encounters drastically lowered. Color blindness removed entirely. Several new upgrades are unlocked early, including light speed travel and cheeseburger trees. All players granted the bonus of either a friendly robot, talking animal or comical ghost companion as hinted at in various in-game advertisements. This includes the rumored Pokemon. All the controversial story deaths from the wildly unpopular 2016 campaign are undone. A new clue towards the final mission objective of meaning is revealed. Ice Cream Sundays introduced as a weekly event. This was always in the game, but never unlocked due to a typo in the UI code. Rewards for kindness increased due to general attitude that the grind wasn't worth the payoff. Bonuses for the being a dick tree nerfed. Players now able to choose a replacement sound for the standard fart sound effect and customization options. Keanu Reeves patched as president of the USA as originally planned. Everybody is suddenly emotionally mature. Colleges realized that online classes were useless and did nothing and refund all the money students paid for the past 2 semesters. Betty White and the Queen continue not dying. The last season of Game of Thrones gets rewritten and released and it's actually fucking great. January, vaccine comes. It's free and has no side effects. February, movies that was supposed to be released 2020 all come out and the theaters are full of masterpieces. March, up-and-coming artists and authors have spent the lockdown sitting down to write and create. We're starting to see the results of that. April, Lubega releases Mambo number 6 and it is all people can think about this month. May, turns out that climate change was a hoax. The climate just had a rough century and has learned to chill out more. June, an alien escapes Area 51. Turns out he is a nice dude and guests all the late-night talk shows. On the inevitable Joe Rogan appearance they both do DMT and learn so much about each other. July, no one know why or how it happened, but suddenly money just isn't an issue anymore. August, the whole alien thing from June has started to affect how we view each other on the planet. We are seeing a drastic and long-lasting decline in terrorism and crime. September, God bless it us all. October, November, finally some normal and mundane events. December, Home Alone remake with the original cast. All I Want for Christmas is eradicated. You got a memorable present, and you made everyone truly happy with the ones you gave. Edit, not to be that thank you for all the awards guy, but I couldn't keep it cool. I am grateful and glad to see all the positive comments. I don't have any psychic abilities, but I'm pretty sure this will come true, so I'm just happy to share. Sorry to all I offended regarding the All I Want for Christmas thing, but that's just how it seems to be. Sorry about that. Jeff Bezos pays off all student loans and medical debts. In a surprise landslide write-in victory, Danny DeVito is elected president, with Arnold Schwarzenegger as his VP. Hilarious and light-hearted hijinks ensue. Cybernetics. We all get bionic eyes, spines, and limbs. Physics. We can turn ambient heat into electricity, simultaneously solving the energy crisis and climate change. In fact, we gotta use some of that free energy to warm things back up. Medicine. Cancer is cured and there's too many out-of-work oncologists. Economics. We all realize that nobody actually needs to do most of the work we're all pretending to do, so we let the robots do it for us. Almost nobody works anymore, since universal basic income is more than enough to live well. Astronomy. Life on Venus. Life on Mars. Life on Europa. Life on the friggin' moon. Even life in the space vacuum between planets. Now that we know how to look, it turns out life is everywhere. Since energy is so cheap now and everyone is rich, it's trivial to design hundreds of missions to send thousands of people to explore all the cool stuff we find in the solar system. Spice Girls reunite for a world tour with Eminem. Tickets are $20. Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update. Jeff Bezos has an epiphany, realizes money and power will never bring him happiness, then commits 90% of his wealth to providing everyone on Earth with safe and accessible drinking water, healthy food, affordable homes, global Wi-Fi, complimentary laptops, free online higher education, pro bono legal aid, and complimentary daycare. After all that, he realizes he only spent 25% of his wealth and uses the rest to fund art projects around the globe, like a new MT. Rushmore of kindness with Mr. Rogers, MLK, Sacagawea, and Kermit the Frog. Some people start a petition to put Jeff up there as well, but he refuses. It was never about that.